So I hear you're curious to know how much Burna Boy makes from his music every single month. Why are you up in his business like that? But don't worry, because I'm your guy. Welcome to episode 17 of Pocket Watching, a show where I attempt to break down how much money musicians make from their music every single month, and Burna Boy's one is super sweet. So come up on board. Let's go. First up, his monthly listeners. He cracks in a whopping 25 million monthly listeners. And as of yesterday, his daily streams were 5 million a month. Big boy streams. If we multiply that by 30, this gives us his total monthly Spotify streams, which is approximately 160 million. And if we work out across all streaming platforms, it works out to around 350 million a month. Now, the average royalty rate for a stream is about $0.0035 per stream. So if we account for that, Burna Boy's gross monthly streaming revenue would likely be 1.2 million. In order to work out what he takes home, we have to work out his artist share. But in order to do that, we need to know his story. This one is interesting. If you want to learn about Burna Boy, then you have to know this lady here. This queen's name is Boss Ogulu. I hope I pronounced that right. And this is his mother, who has guided him all throughout his career and made sure that he made a proper move. A bit like Chris Brown's mum. Don't play around with these mothers. They care about their sons and they say they're not taking no foolishness. See, now these guys, they had a problem. In 2014, they met this guy. This is Pirie Isokrari. And he founded a company called Aristocrat Records, the first label to really sign Burna Boy in 2011. At this time, Burna Boy weren't so popular, so he had to sign a typical deal where the label owns all the masters. And the artist just gets a small royalty share. But after some time with the label, about 3 years, they started to get upset. First of all, they claimed there was some missing money they didn't get. Reportedly, there was 10 million naira on the table that they didn't see. Burna Boy said, yo, where's my money? And so he left. 2017, he created Spaceship Entertainment and secured a licensing deal with Warner, one of the big major players in the industry. And why this is important is because it meant that he was able to retain the ownership of his masters and also a larger artist share of the royalties. He even actually attempted to buy back his old catalogue, which reportedly they're in dispute about the possible sale of this. He's getting really juicy. Now, if we go back to his numbers, I think it's fair to say he probably takes home around 45% of his overall gross streaming revenue, which takes his total up to 550,000 a month. We add his publishing, 650 approximately, and then we add his YouTube views to a whopping total of $741,982.43 a month. Burna Boy, how you get all that money? Me want some of that. Let me a tenner. Comment down below the next artist you want me to pocket watch.